Thanks so much for being a part of the new normal. This feels weird. Anybody else afraid to leave the house? Is it just me?
Yes.
This is not a cry for help or anything. I just would like to point out that the very funny white woman before me verbally said she went Bigfoot hunting and everyone acted like it was normal, and that is not okay. I'm gonna write a letter to my congressman. I'm upset about this whole COVID thing because of the pandemic, I got laid off from work. So I'm currently jobless. And what I'm upset about is this was the very first job I've ever had that I was overqualified for. I was overqualified for this job. I was making money doing the easiest job I've ever done. The job I got laid off from, I was a cannabis delivery technician. Guys, I had to go to 45 hours of corporate training to be called a cannabis delivery technician. I sat through 5 hours of sexual harassment training to be labeled a cannabis delivery technician. And I know I was overqualified for this job because I sold cocaine for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like I've sold drugs before. You don't have to train me for this. The title of that joke is Statute of Limitations because I had to consult a lawyer to tell it. I did not just snitch on myself, so it's fine, guys. I'm not going to jail here. While we're on the subject, I know I did say something about sexual harassment earlier, and no, we have not figured it out. We are still at a place, even in 2020, where people of the same and opposite sex just don't really get a fair shake in the workplace depending on their sexual orientation and or level of promiscuity. And that's not cool. But I am here to say that we currently live in the future, guys, and I'm proud of that because there used to be a time where sexual harassment training was long hours of weird conversations where we couldn't figure out what to do. But because thanks to Bill Cosby, obviously, my sexual harassment training was a dude that just looked at me and said, hey guys, no Bill Cosby, no Harvey Weinstein, no Kevin Spacey, go team. Like that was it. That's all he said to me. We knew exactly what he was talking about. He didn't have to say no R. Kelly because I didn't work around kids, but you know, that's that joke is called Thanks to Bill Cosby because I'm racist. Like if I'm going to make a joke about that type of stuff, I'm going to name it after the black guy. So my hill to die on, you know. I've been watching a lot of nature documentaries lately because I got nothing else to do but sit in the house and watch nature docs. I've realized the key to confidence in life. If you need confidence, if at any point in time you ever feel bad or down about your day, just remind yourself that hippos think they're sexy, and then you should feel good, you know? Have you ever seen a hippo out of the water? They're just throwing that ass. It's sexy as fuck. Like, it's very attractive. They know what they look like, but they just give it to you. And that's a good energy to keep inside of you. Like, keep that in your chest. Oh, I do have to say this. I have to apologize because I didn't grow up around white people, so I interpret your stories differently. I keep meeting white guys from across the country who have this story about finding playboys in the woods.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's always, I live in California. I'm not from California, but there's people from all over the world who come to this town trying to make it. And I meet a lot of them, and they all have stories about how they went in the woods as kids and found a woolly mag.
Yep.
Oh!
How did they? Okay, here's my question. How did you guys never figure out that was just a really elaborate pedophile trap? Like, come on. Everybody has the same story of finding porn, and that's how Elmer Fudd tried to catch Bugs Bunny with a carrot under the box, bro. Like, You don't think pedophiles had radios before the internet? You guys are weird. I don't understand. Just sitting out there in camouflage, watching you look at stuff, becoming a man, stealing your innocence. Y'all are just weird. I do have a policy in life though, and I have to explain this policy because I can't just say I treat dogs the same way I treat white people because that seems kind of weird, but I treat stray dogs the same way I treat stray Nazis and stray white people. And I have to make the distinction because all white people are not Nazis, but wait, how do I put this? Okay, wait, how do I put this? All white people aren't Nazis, but historically speaking, white people are worse than Nazis, so I have to be cautious of both. You see what I'm saying? Is that just me? That logically makes sense? No, okay. Well, I treat stray dogs the way I treat stray whites and stray Nazis. I'm cautious, but I always have to remind myself that they're more afraid of me than I am. So I usually just try to find the owner. It's usually a white woman. And I just walk up and say, hey, is it friendly? Can I talk to it? And who doesn't love a good belly rub? Like, who's a good racist? You know? I'm not political or religious in any way, shape, or form, but I will say this. I'm not afraid of COVID-19 because I read the Bible one time. And the best part about this joke is that you don't have to know religion to follow it. I only read the Bible the one time. So everybody in the Bible goes through one crazy thing, and that's it. That's their story. You know, like it was David and Goliath, not David and Goliath, and then there was like an earthquake or some shit. It was like everybody in the Bible goes through one crazy thing. COVID is our crazy thing. Look at all the heroes in the Bible. Noah had a flood. Okay, in my mind, I keep thinking Moses said, "You shall not pass," and then like split the Red Sea. Is that what he did? It was a white guy with a beard. That's what I see in my mind. So, you shall not pass, and then the water split, and then that was it. Like everybody in the Bible goes through one crazy thing. COVID is our crazy thing. Hey guys, let's just live a prosperous life after this. Like I found religion because of the pandemic. It's great. Like during the shutdown, I was in my house for 3 months and Jesus was in his cave for 3 days. So like I feel very religious now. You know? I drank nothing but wine while I was in here. So it felt like I feel in touch with myself. I'm from the South. I don't know. I know like some of you guys shouted about you were from Portland. Shouts out to the axe throwers up. You know what I mean? Like, which is such a great sport because there's always just axes lying around white people's houses in the upper Northwest. And what are you supposed to do with them? You can't play catch. They tried. Well, okay. I would have had a visual of a kid with a stub. That was a whole act out in my brain, but never mind. I'm sorry. I'm just rambling at this point because I've run out of. Here's the thing. I want to tell you guys jokes, but right now my roommate's dog, is just staring at me because she wants to go outside and poop, and she doesn't understand that I'm performing for actual people. So I'm being judged by you guys and her simultaneously. It's a lot of energy to deal with. I'm from the South. I love being from the South because in the South we have this thing called truck nuts. I don't know if you guys have them, but shouts out to the guys who know about truck nuts. If you're not familiar, in the South where I'm from, we like to hang plastic testicles from our pickup trucks, and it makes me giggle every time I see it. It's the funniest thing in the world. But my favorite thing about truck nuts is that if you see a pair of balls hanging off the back of a truck, you know one of two things is true about the owner of that vehicle. He's either a white guy who's really into the Wu-Tang Clan or a white guy in the Klan. Either way, I don't want to talk to you with this Chevron, bro. I'm gonna just drive off. So I appreciate you for advertising.
Bing.
Appreciate you. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave you guys on this note. I don't know how to bridge into this, but like, okay. I'm a racist. You know, like that's who I am. That's like Trump has ruined this for me. Like it's ruined. Racism used to be this fun thing I used to be able to use to humor myself throughout the day, but now I have to be ashamed that I am one, and that's not fair for me. Racism, if you use, it's like Spider-Man, bro. With great power comes great responsibility. Yeah. I'm very responsible with my racism. I only use it for comedy. Okay, no, I use it for comedy and practical reasons. For example, I racially profile my drug dealers, and you should too. And some of you may be Christians and don't understand what I mean. Let me explain. If I show up somewhere to buy drugs, right? If I show up to buy drugs and I'm buying them from a black guy, and yes, I want to support black businesses, but when I get there, if he's skinny and ashy and his shoes are dirty and his teeth are missing, that's a crackhead, folks. You can't buy crack off a crackhead. The whole point of doing drugs is not to get on crack. You know what I'm saying? So I need my black drug dealers to look like rappers, gold teeth, chains. The DJ knows your name. I'm buying the sizzle and the steak. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. But if I show up to buy drugs from a white guy, and when I get there, he's fashionable, has a nice haircut, and I can tell that based on his income, he takes care of his family, that is a cop. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been set up before. Ironically, I need my white drug dealers to be skinny and ashy and have their teeth missing and pet hair all over the apartment because Todd always has good mushrooms. Joshua Tree is better on mushrooms. That's just how it is. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into the new normal. Subscribe to Friday Funnies. I'm sorry, I'm very high because I get to work from home. Friday Funnies, donate, YouTube, all those things. Goodbye. I'm going to go smoke more marijuana now.